Could Bitcoin redefine the future of money? A question that has echoed through the hallways of finance and technology for over a decade now. It all started with a person, or perhaps a group of people, known only as Satoshi Nakamoto. Nakamoto, the enigmatic creator of Bitcoin, birthed a concept that would challenge traditional notions of currency and financial systems. In 2009, when the world was still reeling from the financial crisis of the previous year, Nakamoto introduced Bitcoin. It was more than just a digital currency, it was a revolutionary concept. Bitcoin was designed to be decentralized, free from the clutches of central banks and governments. It was a currency that belonged to the people, for the people. Bitcoin was not just a response to the financial crisis. It was a defiant statement against the very systems that had allowed the crisis to occur. In the beginning, Bitcoin was worth virtually nothing. Imagine a new form of money that you could mine on your computer, and it was worth less than a penny. The first ever recorded transaction of Bitcoin was for a pizza, a transaction that today would be worth millions of dollars. It's a testament to how far Bitcoin has come, from an obscure digital asset to a globally recognized form of currency. But it wasn't just about the worth. Bitcoin represented something more. It was about the potential of a decentralized currency, the freedom it offered from traditional financial systems, and the anonymity it provided its users. Bitcoin was a beacon of hope in a world dominated by centralized financial institutions. So, from a virtually unknown digital asset, Bitcoin's journey was only just beginning. It was the dawn of a new era in finance, a moment that would redefine how we perceive value and transaction. But as with any journey, there would be peaks and valleys, moments of triumph and periods of doubt. Yet one thing was certain: Bitcoin had arrived and it was here to stay. And the world was just beginning to take notice. From pennies to thousands of dollars, Bitcoin's rise was nothing short of spectacular. It's a story that begins in the year 2009 with the release of the Bitcoin white paper by an anonymous entity known as Satoshi Nakamoto. This was the birth of the world's first cryptocurrency, a new kind of money that existed only in the digital world. In its early years, Bitcoin was a curiosity, a novelty. It was worth fractions of a penny, and few could have imagined the heights it would eventually reach. But as the years went by, Bitcoin began to gain traction. More and more people started to see its potential, and its price began to rise. One of the key milestones in Bitcoin's history came in the year 2013. For the first time, the price of a single Bitcoin surpassed the $1,000 mark. This was a moment of validation for many early believers, and it marked the beginning of a period of rapid growth for Bitcoin. But what was driving this meteoric rise? There were several factors at play. One was Bitcoin's limited supply. There will only ever be 21 million Bitcoins in existence, and as demand began to outpace supply, the price naturally began to rise. Another factor was increasing institutional adoption. More and more businesses and financial institutions began to recognize Bitcoin's potential and started investing in it. This influx of institutional money helped to drive the price even higher. And then there were the global economic conditions. In a world of economic uncertainty and inflation, many saw Bitcoin as a safe haven, a store of value in turbulent times. This perception further fueled demand and pushed the price up. Bitcoin had defied skeptics, but this was just the beginning. The stage was set for a period of explosive growth, a period that would see Bitcoin's price reach heights that few could have imagined. But, as we'll see in the next scene, this meteoric rise was not without its challenges and controversies. This is just a part of the fascinating story of Bitcoin, a story that is still being written. Despite its success, Bitcoin's journey has not been without its fair share of challenges. Like any revolutionary idea, it has faced skepticism and criticism and continues to do so. One of the most common criticisms leveled at Bitcoin is its notorious volatility. Bitcoin's price can fluctuate wildly in a short span of time, making it a high-risk, high-reward asset. This can be a thrilling roller coaster ride for some, but for others, it's a stomach-churning journey they'd rather not embark on. Another point of contention is the lack of regulation. Traditional currencies are regulated by governments and central banks, providing a measure of stability and predictability. Bitcoin, in contrast, operates in a decentralized system, free from government oversight. This has raised concerns about its potential use for illicit activities and the risk posed to investors who lack the protection offered by regulatory institutions. Then there's the environmental impact. Bitcoin mining consumes a substantial amount of energy, leading to criticism about its sustainability. The energy consumed by Bitcoin miners worldwide is comparable to the energy consumption of some countries, sparking debates about its environmental footprint. And let's not forget the skeptics. From high-profile financiers like Warren Buffett, who referred to Bitcoin as rat poison squared, to economists like Nouriel Roubini, who dubbed it the mother of all bubbles, Bitcoin has had its fair share of detractors. They cite reasons ranging from its lack of intrinsic value to its potential to facilitate financial crimes to its scalability issues. These challenges have stirred debate, but they haven't stopped Bitcoin's ascent. The criticisms and skepticism have served to highlight the areas where Bitcoin and the broader crypto industry need to evolve. As we've seen, challenges can often be the catalysts for innovation. And in Bitcoin's case, they've sparked discussions and developments that could shape its future trajectory. Despite the hurdles, Bitcoin continues to captivate, confound, and command attention in equal measure. Could Bitcoin really reach six figures or even higher? This question seems to swirl around every conversation about Bitcoin's potential. From casual chats at coffee shops to high-powered finance meetings, everyone wants to know just how high Bitcoin can go. Let's delve into some of the predictions made by various experts and enthusiasts. Some of these forecasters believe that Bitcoin could reach the stratospheric heights of $100,000, $250,000, or even a staggering $500,000 per coin. These predictions are often based on a combination of factors, including Bitcoin's limited supply, its increasing institutional adoption, and the global economy's growing need for alternative stores of value. However, it's crucial to remember that while these predictions are exciting, they are, at their core, speculations. They're educated guesses, not guarantees. Bitcoin's price is, like many financial instruments, influenced by a complex web of factors, from geopolitical events to regulatory changes, market sentiment, and technological developments. It's not a simple equation where we can plug in variables and predict an outcome with absolute certainty. Moreover, Bitcoin's past performance, though impressive, doesn't guarantee future results. It's a volatile asset, and its price has seen both meteoric rises and dramatic crashes. This unpredictability is part of what makes Bitcoin so intriguing and, for some, so profitable. But it's also what makes it risky. The reality is, Bitcoin's future is as unpredictable as its past. It's a pioneering technology in a rapidly evolving landscape. While its potential is immense, its path is fraught with uncertainty. Predictions about its price should be taken with a grain of caution, and any investment in Bitcoin should be done with a clear understanding of the risk involved. So, could Bitcoin really reach six figures or even higher? Maybe, but it's equally possible that it could face significant challenges and setbacks. While speculations run high, the truth is no one knows just how high Bitcoin can go. In the face of uncertainty, what does the future hold for Bitcoin? This is a question that has been on the minds of many, from seasoned investors to curious onlookers. As we look ahead, there are several potential scenarios for Bitcoin, both optimistic and pessimistic. On the optimistic side, Bitcoin's limited supply, combined with increasing demand, could continue driving its value upwards. As more businesses and institutions embrace Bitcoin, its legitimacy and acceptance could further increase. This could position Bitcoin as a digital gold standard, a safe haven asset that offers protection against inflation and economic instability. However, we must also consider the potential challenges. Bitcoin's price volatility remains a concern, and its environmental impact cannot be overlooked. From a regulatory standpoint, Bitcoin could face increasing scrutiny and potential restrictions, which could impact its value and acceptance. There's also the matter of competition. As more cryptocurrencies emerge, they could challenge Bitcoin's dominance. Some of these new digital currencies may offer advantages in terms of speed, cost, or functionality, potentially attracting users away from Bitcoin. Despite these uncertainties, one thing is clear: the interest in Bitcoin is not waning. Whether you view it as a revolutionary financial instrument or a speculative bubble, Bitcoin has undeniably left its mark on the world of finance. Its creation has sparked a wave of innovation in digital currencies and blockchain technology that continues to this day. In the end, the future of Bitcoin, much like its past, will likely be shaped by a combination of technological advancements, market dynamics, and regulatory developments. But regardless of where the journey takes us, Bitcoin's impact on the financial landscape is undeniable. As Bitcoin continues to captivate the world, its journey is far from over, and the question remains: just how high can Bitcoin go? This question may not have a definitive answer, but it's clear that the story of Bitcoin is still being written, and it's a story that's worth watching.